All right. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are right now. Hey, everyone, it's Gordon. And I just want to say thank you for stopping by. And if you drop in later on the replay, please let us know you're here. Leave a comment. Type a one if you're here for the first time. I want to jump right into it. Okay. I have a very special friend here. She is someone I have a tremendous amount of respect for. She loves to help people. Family is really important to her. And I know over the years, I have so many friends and clients that have had, I would say, maybe challenges. I don't know if that's the word, whether it's their emotional challenges, their family challenges, financial challenges, and she's been able to assist and help many of them. So I want to be able to introduce her to you today, Hailey Patry. Hailey, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi, Gordon. It's so awesome to be online with you today. Thanks for taking a moment out of your summer while you're on grandpa duty. I feel very honored.
I am in grandpa duty, and you're always, on mummy out duty as well. So I don't know how you juggle it either, Haley, because you have a thriving, busy practice in serving your clients, and then you've got a household of your boys and your family to look after. How do you do all that, Haley?
It's such a great question, and we're actually going to be talking about it tomorrow night together at your
Yes.
upcoming event because having a life by design is done on purpose and not by accident. Really the
Wow.
short answer, Gordon, to how we do it is it's important to me to be great at home, be great as a person, and be great at work and to balance those. And so we're never going to get everything done, but we can get all the most important things done. And scheduling, well, there's an art to that. And it's more than just winning a 24-hour day. We've actually got a 168-hour week. So there's plenty of time for all the important stuff if we plan it right and if we know what our values are and give our time away accordingly. So I'm excited to give a longer answer tomorrow on how to have a great life at home and at work.
Yeah, here let's talk about that for a minute. So tomorrow night, I just posted a link. Uh, if if you're watching and you're thinking, okay, what is Haley talking about? How can I have more balance? I know that's a tricky word. People talk about having more balance, right? How do you balance work and enough time with family and so on? So tomorrow night, Haley, you're going to be one of the teacher trainer for home life.
I'm
And home
excited.
life
I
is about
can't wait.
800 realtors out in Brampton. And so for the folks who are watching, you're welcome to join as well. So whether you're a real estate agent, a mortgage broker, at the end of the day, we're all human beings and we all have challenges, right? So if you want to survive and thrive in your personal and your business life, come and join Haley tomorrow. And if you click on this link right here, landoforsuccess.com/real estate training, you'll be able to grab a complimentary ticket. It's on Zoom, and you'll be able to meet Haley live in person, and she'll be sharing with you some amazing tactics on how to survive in today's I was going to say economy, but surroundings, right? So Haley, tomorrow, what are your thoughts? Like, what what is pushing you, despite of your busy schedule with your own clients and family, to show up tomorrow to help all these realtors?
I have a deep love and passion for realtors and real estate. I have some family members in real estate and have trained thousands of realtors over the years. And fortunately, they're in such a fun industry. Unfortunately, it calls on them evenings and weekends. And I'm often, as a coach and therapist, I'm often hearing the complaints from what that impact has had on their relationship, on their health, on their level of stress or burnout, and on how they're doing overall. They feel like they have to choose between being a highly responsive realtor and being successful or having a great personal life. And I'm excited to share some techniques where you can have both. It's no fun living a life of or. It's a lot more fun to live a life of and, where you can design the business you want and the life you want and be the person you want. But it takes thought, it takes planning, and there's just a few little hacks that I can't wait to share on how to optimize your key resources. what order to do your scheduling in, how to figure out where your values tie into how you build your life, and ultimately let you keep your earnings but have a lot more time for yourself and the people that you care about at the same time. You're
I-
muted, Gordon.
Thank you, Haley. I'm going to play the devil's advocate and put you on the spot for a minute.
Yeah,
Okay. I
please.
was a real estate agent many years ago. I'm not now. And I
Yeah,
do work, many of my clients, as you know, are successful real estate brokers. The one challenge I do know is realtors seem to, in good times make a ton of money.
yeah.
They make a lot of money, right? But they're always on call. And when you're always on call, that really challenges your family life. So
It comes down to boundaries and creating expectations. I'm no different as a coach or a therapist who does suicide support. I'm sure it would be nice if I was always on call 24/7. But the truth is, I'm on call until it's my kid's bedtime. And I'm off call on the weekend. And I'm off call when
wow,
I'm on vacation. So it's about first deciding for yourself, whatever profession you're in, when do you want to be available, reachable, and responsive? Second, you have to respect your clients enough to let them know those are your boundaries. And third, you have to love them enough to let them know who they can talk to when you're not available. So they always have access to what they need. It's not always possible to be from you. Otherwise, you're at risk of a cardiac event, a neurological event, a mental health burnout, and none of us are any good to our clients if we can't function anymore. So we all need to keep our batteries charged. We need to keep our cup full. We need to have some semblance of balance and joy in our lives. Otherwise, our clients are going to find us burnt out and retired. So, yeah, we can be in a responsive industry and not be on call 24/7. You've got to decide that your health, your life, your well being is worth it to put some limits on your responsiveness hours, communicate them, and find alternatives for when you're off the clock.
wow, that's amazing. So for the folks who are watching right now, this is an amazing friend of mine, Hailey Patry. She is incredible. Someone once told me that she's an amazing coach, but I just see her as someone who knows how to bring out the best. Hailey, you just know how to bring out the best and our human potential, if I could use that word. And so, if you guys are watching, if you're an entrepreneur, you're a business owner, you're a realtor, come and join us tomorrow. Even though it's for realtors, come and join us tomorrow night, 6 p.m. And Hailey's going to do some deep dive more into what she's talking about just now. So that's tomorrow night at 6 p.m. This link here that you see, landforsuccess.com, real
And
estate
equally
training.
beneficial if you're in financial planning, mortgages, insurance, if you're in any form of person to person or sales business, or if you're finding that your career is taking you off the mark from the life you want to be living, it's going to be beneficial regardless of your industry.
That's amazing. Thank you, Hailey. Hailey, I'm going to switch gears for a minute. Okay. I mean, you're in such popular demand. You will also be headlining an event on September 17th,
Yes.
right here in Toronto in Vaughan at the Marriott. And I just switched on the bottom. You'll see that uh, you can, if you want to join Hailey on September 17th, and some other amazing experts and speakers are flying in from California. They're flying in from Maryland. We have folks flying in from India, I believe. If you want to
Wow.
come and join Hailey, um, book a free 30-minute session with her. I mean, this is unbelievable. I know people pay her hundreds of dollars an hour just for her time. If you want to learn how Hailey can actually help you with your mindset, with your happiness, with your business, this link here, okay, landofforsuccess.com/Hailey dash Patry. You can go there and book a 30-minute free discovery session with Hailey. And while you're there, you can get the information on how you can join Hailey for this live in-person event in September. I don't know how many other people are zoomed out, right? Even though I love Zoom online, but it's nice to be in person, right? Like be able to shake someone's
Yes.
hand, hug somebody, And that's what you're going to be doing on September 17th. Hailey, tell us a little bit about the September 17th event, what you're doing there.
Yeah, I'm so excited, Gordon, to actually be with you and our other fantastic trainers, speakers, coaches, mentors, and panelists at a live and in-person event that's dedicated to holistic business success. We're not just going to be teaching people how to make more money. Yes, there'll be somebody training on that. We're not just going to be covering how to optimize technology and automation in your favor, but yes, that's going to be covered. We're not just going to be talking about mindset and how to get ready for a year of growth, but yes, that's going to be covered too. I'm personally really passionate about helping you design your holistically juicy, successful life. I'm interested in helping you wield time in your favor and get productivity, more energy, more time off, and either retain or raise your earnings, but have more for yourself and the people that you care about. So we're going to be sharing some amazing things in person that day, plus networking, plus hugs if you're open to hugging. It's going to be
Yes.
great to see smiles in person. And I just want to share, Gordon, from some of the live events that you've been a part of over the last 6 years that I've participated in, not just as a speaker or a coach or a panelist, even as an attendee, the
Mm,
benefit to my business and personal life from the contacts that I made friends with from your events is
wow.
priceless. There are
Yes.
people in my life today that are a part of my weekly life that are so dear to me, clients and friends, and I met them at live events that you were a part of. And so
Wow.
there's just no replacing live conferences, live networking. Yes, we're grateful to Zoom, we're grateful to Facebook, we're grateful to StreamYard and LinkedIn and Google Meets and Teams and all of those things, but this is going to be a chance to shake hands, rub shoulders with, share conversation with other like-minded business professionals that want more than just the dollar. They want a good life. They want to be great at their craft, great when they're on the clock, great when they're off the clock. And the reason I want to give you this free 30-minute session before September 17th is you're about to start if you're a parent, you're about to roll into the next school year. And if you
Yes.
don't nip some of your habits for how you allocate time in the bud before the next school year starts, you might be
Yes.
at risk of being on autopilot and doing this year just like you did last year and having the same frustration or more. So I'd love to help you get a jump start on this next school year and
Yes.
busy business season after everybody gets back from the summer vacation and help you start it differently with intention, with more planning, with more off time for yourself, with more balance, and still with tons of success. So I can't wait to connect with you.
That's amazing. And you guys don't miss this opportunity to connect with Hailey in person. Okay. Hailey, I'm going to put you on the spot before we go. And by the way, you guys, you see the link on here. Uh, Book a 30-minute session with Hailey. Okay. Don't wait. You don't have to wait until September 17th. And Hailey, you're so generous with your time. Again, I know you're busy and it's hard enough for your clients to be able to book you because there's times when you're booked. I mean, they can't even get to you. But what I love about is you talking about having balance in your life. And I see you do that all the time. You're constantly taking time to be able to spend with the boys, with the
Yeah.
family. How do you do that without feeling
Simple
guilty? There's
formula.
there's some people who are like, I can't even take a second off of the pedal. Right? I can't take a minute off break from my business. But how do you feel like when you take time to spend time with family?
I feel like the thing that has the most integrity, Gordon, as we lead our lives is to be mentor worthy. Nobody wants to follow someone that's a workaholic, having cardiac events with no free time on their fourth divorce, who uses alcohol to cope. That's not being mentor worthy. That's being burnt out. And so I
Wow.
live my life to be mentor worthy. I don't feel guilty to take time to be a good wife. I want my clients to know you can have a successful business and a successful marriage. I feel like I have high integrity to take time off and chase waterfalls with my kids because I want my clients to know you can have a successful business and be a loving parent and have lots of quality time. So it comes down to for me, being mentor worthy means having a holistically healthy life, not just money, not just marriage, not just parenting, not just health, all of those things. And there's a formula. The first thing I schedule is keeping myself alive and well so I can give the
Wow.
world my best. The second thing I schedule, time for my marriage because my kids deserve a happy home. The third thing I schedule is time for joy so that I can model that for my clients that you've got time for happiness. The fourth thing I schedule is time for work. And the fifth thing I schedule is time for nothing. I call it white space, time to just flex into what curveballs life might throw at us in a week so that we can flex and adapt and make time for all the things that are most important when they are the most important. So that's backwards to how most people do it.
Love
They
it.
schedule work and everything else after. But there's lots more of these tips that we're going
Wow.
to be covering. And I'm excited to spend time with you for 30 minutes. This isn't a strategy session, it's not a sales meeting. It's
Yeah.
not a consult. It's actually a coaching session to help you reorganize your life and have it more on your terms.
That's amazing. And those 5 tips that you gave us was just phenomenal. And folks, if you guys heard those 5 tips and you're like, I want to deep dive more into those with Hailey, book a 30-minute session with her. Okay. So you've got the link right here, landingforsuccess.com/Hailey Patry. Go there. You'll see a beautiful new page that's just been put together with Hailey's information on there. And you'll see from that information what you're going to be able to walk away from when
And
you book.
Gordon, you walk the same talk. You are a proud dad, husband, proud grandpa. I often see you in gorgeous Northern Ontario scapes. You walk the same talk that I do. It's not
Yeah,
business first, it's family, health, wellness,
yeah,
and business. It's all the things.
it
And
is
you know
important, isn't it?
if
Right?
they
Because
matter.
Haley, you and I come from kind of the same background where, we were with the same company, telecommunications company. We've influenced thousands, if not hundreds of thousands from all around the world. You're very humble about that success. And we know what it's like to burn out, don't we?
Absolutely. And to
Right?
watch it like
Yeah.
a train wreck happening in front of you for other people you care about. And when we know the way to prevent it, I feel like it's my duty. If we know the way to prevent awful things from happening, then let's. And burnout is preventable and avoidable. It's a lot harder to treat it than it is to prevent it. And
Yes.
so I think what the pandemic has taught so many
Wow.
of us is no one's immune from feeling the feels about mental health challenges, stress,
Yes.
burnout, languishing. And if you're ready to simply do a better job of liking your life, liking yourself, and loving your business, let's talk. Let's hang out at tomorrow's
Yes.
event. Let's hang out
Yes.
in September. Follow the work that Gordon's doing because you will see him mix his social media from grandpa to cottage to
Love
business
it.
and
I
back.
like that. Grandpa to college to, I'm going to have to write that down. I'm going to go back and re-listen to this. Haley, thank you so much. I know we're short on time today. If you guys want to deep dive with Haley, book a 30-minute session with her now. Like, don't wait till September 17th. Okay. But you will be able to come and meet her live in person on the 17th. And tomorrow we have a special training that Haley will be, helping successful real estate brokers here in the GTA to survive and thrive, right? Even in today's economy where interest rates are high, people are complaining about lack of sales in the marketplace. And we all know one of the biggest challenges in broken relationships, come from the lack of money,
Mm.
right? So Haley's going to be able to share with some of the brokers who are going to be there tomorrow why they call real estate brokers brokers, because they're usually broke, right? In their mindset, in their finances, because they just don't know how to manage the resources that they have. So come out tomorrow night and find out from Haley what some of the strategies and tactics are to be able to combat that. Haley, before you go, any final thoughts that you would like to leave for the folks?
I'm just grateful for you, Gordon. I'm grateful that
Thank
you
you, Haley.
understand that being a successful business owner includes being a successful person, having a successful home life and personal life. And I'm really excited to round out the schedule tomorrow and in September, bringing that little holistic bit. And if there's one small bit of advice I could leave our listeners with, it's that you don't need to do a massive overhaul overnight. Just one tiny tweak tomorrow that will help you lean into more balance and joy. One tiny tweak done consistently over time leads to massive results. Start small. Gordon and I will be there for you through it all, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow night and in September.
Amazing. Thank you, Hailey. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow evening. Take care.